Hey guys, welcome. It's that time again. Yes, it's me, Sean, and you can catch me at simplesean.com. We've got another one of those Can I Fix It videos, and my, I would say, pleasure turned into absolute disappointment, but then excitement again, when I got this thing. This is a Xiaomi Mi Robovac. Now, this is one of the more advanced vacs. So you see me deal with Eufys in the past. This one has a laser distance sensor on the top, which is supposed to help map out the room. So it knows where it's been. And more importantly, if you pause and resume it, it can carry on from where it left off. Now, as you can hear, it has got an error. I got this in and I turned it on only to find that it wasn't working. So this is going to turn into a Can I Fix It video. So what's going on with this? Well, I press the button and this happens.
Resuming the cleanup. Error 1. Try turning the orange laser head to make sure it isn't blocked.
So that's the issue that I'm getting. The problem is that obviously you press the button, it's trying to start up. It seems that things are working. So you've got this little thing here, this orange thing supposed to spin around, and you've got that, and you can see, well, this does start to spin, and so does that, but the whole device doesn't move. So what's happened? Something has gone wrong. So without further ado, let's try and investigate and see what's going on with this. So let's let this thing open up. I want to see what's working behind that laser sensor there. So I got this off Facebook Marketplace, which I suppose is Facebook's equivalent to Gumtree, and I got it for a decent price, £70. Now, I do trust the seller when he said that this was working before, and to be quite honest, because I'm a person that likes to fix things, I'm seeing this rather as a challenge, as I don't really want to return it. I want to get this working, I want to see what this thing is about, and I'm really looking forward to it. Without further ado, let's get involved, let's get stuck in, let's open this thing up. So first question is, how do we open this thing up? I'm hoping this case just pops right off. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. That's just popping straight off there. So that's the top bit off. You've got some additional screws here, seems to hold this lid down. I'm assuming there's going to be screws under there, so we're going to have to take this cover off, and then we have another screw here. So I think by the time we do that, we'll be able to pull this assembly off. And to remove these small circular tabs, I'm going to use a very thin flathead screwdriver. There we go. Let's get the one on this side as well. It seems to be like a thicker piece of plastic, so when I'm doing this, it doesn't seem like, there we go, it's just popped right off. So this one looks like it can easily be replaced back. That's good. Let's take these screws out. And now with that off, hopefully this should come open. Now that side is up. This side seems to be a little bit tougher, so I'm just going to double check here, make sure that there's no hidden screw. Although, what's this? Is this a cover for another screw? So when I lift this up, where's it stopping? So it does seem to be stopping at this point. So I have a feeling there's probably another screw underneath this white bit here. And I suppose this one's a little bit different because it may be for warranty or something like that. So, you know, if you ever do send it back, they can see that you've taken this one off, because it doesn't look like this one can be reapplied once taken off. There you go, look, I've torn it. So that's what that is. I reckon that's a warranty seal. And let's take this screw out. Now we should, there we go, it's come off nice and easy. So with this off now, what I'm going to do very quickly is I'm going to try this again. I'm going to turn it on and see, just by having this off, if it actually comes back to life. Could it be that this is pushing down on it? Let's have a check.
Error 9. Install the dustbin and the filter. Dustbin installed. Resuming the cleanup.
So as you can tell, that spins. I can feel the motor. That's starting to spin, the front roller, sorry, the front brush, and it stops. And that's going again. You can see the roller in there is actually spinning, and that's spinning. So all of these seem to work, but it's trying 3 times, and something clearly is not right.
Error 1. Try turning the orange laser head to make sure it isn't blocked.
And it's referring to this, so we can see, look, it's turning, it seems to be turning freely, but it is saying that there is an issue with this part of the assembly. So let's get this open up even more and see if we can actually fix it. Let's see what's going on behind it. Now I'm totally unsure as to if I can actually fix this, because it seems like it's working. Maybe we need to replace this. Maybe it's the entire laser assembly that is not working. But let's try the simple things first before we get in too deep. Let's just make sure that it could be something like the motor itself isn't spinning freely. Maybe it knows how fast it's supposed to spin and it's not spinning as quickly as it should. Could it be that a piece of dirt's got in there? We need to eliminate all the simple things first before going into the real deep causes as to why this may not be working. So let's just get this thing off first. And this one seems easy, just 4 screws. It should come right off now. There we go. And so what we have here, you've got your motor, positive, negative, and I suppose this is the connector to the main board in there. So this does seem relatively straightforward. I don't know how we're supposed to test the power on here. I'm more inclined to see if I can just jump this motor by sticking some cables on there, sticking it to like a battery or something. But everything seems okay. There doesn't seem to be that much in the way of dust. But what I will do, I'm going to clean in here first. Oh yeah, I can actually see some dust. So if you have a look just underneath there, there is a lot of hair and fine bits of hair in there. So I wonder if that could be the cause. I'm going to see if I can do this gently. I'm going to take this piece of cable off, I'm just going to unwind it from there. And I'm going to see if I can clean in between here. There does seem to be some fluff. I don't know if it's enough to disrupt its operation, but we're going to give this a bit of a clean. So what I'm going to do, we've got 2 screws here, and hopefully this motor will just kind of pop downwards. We can have a look at it. There's one.
Error 1. Try turning the orange laser head to make sure it isn't blocked.
And 2. Let's move this forward. Should come out there. Perfect. And there you go, look. You can see there's a lot of dirt and everything in there. We're just going to give this a bit of a clean off. Ooh. Put that there. Just be able to take that off. And as good measure, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick some WD-40 on here. Could it be something that simple? Could it just be a bit of dust stopping it from spinning as quickly and as freely as it should? I've got some very basic, very old, very trusty WD-40, and these things just act as things to clear out a bit of clear out debris and dust and just make sure that everything is working as it should be. So I'm not going to flood it with it, just going to stick some in here or around it. I'm going to give this a bit of a spin, make sure it works its way in. The motor itself seems fine. It's not making any horrible noises. Okay. I'll just get a bit of tissue. Give that a bit of a clean. Wipe down. What we'll do, we'll quickly put this back in. Now, just to make sure it's working, I'm just going to stick one in. I'm going to stick this in, put this back around. There we go. I'm going to stick this back in. We're just going to press that button again, see if this does it.
Resuming the cleanup.
And there we go. That's it. All it was. A little bit of... And there we are. It's working. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. And that's all it is, guys. A little bit of dirt. This tiny bit of dust got onto the motor, between the motor and the spindle here. Stop this from spinning as fast as it should, I assume, which the robot hoover or the robot vacuum recognised and then errored out. We've just taken this out and look at that. It's all working as it should be now.
Resuming the cleanup.
That's spinning. That's now spinning, and look at it. It's off. It's working. So I'm now going to put this back together and let's see how this thing works. Fantastic. Oh, that was really, really easy. That was a lot easier than I anticipated it would be. I'm really happy. Look at that, guys. Really, really, really simple fix. Right, I'm going to put this thing back together, but as usual, by the power invested in magic and camera trickery, you'll see the complete article in 3, 2, 1. So here it is, guys. Can you believe it? Just by using a simple set of precision screwdrivers and some WD-40 and by removing some dust, we've got this whole magnificent machine working again. The laser distance sensor is working. And yeah, I'm really happy. All it took, it didn't even take that much of my time. Guys, when you're trying to fix things, just go through a logical process. Don't be scared to pull something apart and just give it a good shot. I did. Look what happened. Really simple. Took 20 minutes of my time. I hope you found this an interesting video, and if you've got the same issue, that you feel confident enough to open this up, have a look for yourself and see if you can get it working. I'm really looking forward to getting this up and running and going around the house. If you want to see an honest review, please leave it in a comment and I'll do that, because I'm really looking forward to what this can do over the Eufy devices. So once again, thank you very much, guys. Also, as a footnote, I think my girlfriend will be really happy about this one. She's always been saying to me that WD-40 fixes everything. So look at that. In this instance, she was right. Thank you very much. Guys, have yourself a great day, and until my next video, I'll see you again soon. Wonderful stuff. There it goes. It's working. Guys, I hope you really enjoy these videos. I really do enjoy fixing faulty stuff. This was so much fun, and I'm so glad to see that this is working so I can see what happens again. If you like what I do, don't forget to like the video, hit the subscribe button, and also hit the bell notification too. You'll be notified when my new videos come out. Until next, guys, catch you later, have a great day, and enjoy 2021. Thank you very much, and see you later.